We'll go ahead and get started with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll turn it over to questions. So get your hands raised in the queue and take it away, Coach.
Well, first of all, I just really appreciate our fans that came out tonight. This is a tough one, obviously. I anticipated that it would be a little clanky and, timing might be a little tough for us. I felt like we had some tired legs, had a hard time finish around the rim. In that first half, missed. I liked our shot selection for the most part. I felt like there was some shots early that we kind of forced the action, but then we had some really good looks, I thought, around the rim, and we just didn't finish. In the first half alone, I thought we left, let's see, I think there was at least 10 opportunities in the paint. You finish half of those, you're looking at, 10 points. And that makes a big difference when you're playing teams like Missouri State or anybody, really. Was proud of our girls the way they came out in the second half. Felt like ball movement was pretty darn good. Just defensively, we had some mishaps. Just maybe didn't follow personnel the way we needed to, but it's a tough one. It's frustrating. It's unfortunate, but we got to find a way to turn this into a positive, and we got a quick turnaround on Wednesday, and we'll watch some film tomorrow. And, just address some things that we're seeing as coaches, spacing offensively, ball movement offensively, shot selection, defensively, just some opportunities to do a better job of guarding your yard. Rebounding, gave up too many opportunities. And honestly, we said going into this game, we felt like it would come down to our ability to keep them off the free throw line. And then, what happened from a rebounding standpoint. And I felt like no matter how many days you'd been off or not really playing 5-on-5 with kids that had been in quarantine, those were two things that we could control, and we didn't get those done tonight. So we got to find a way to be better because of it.
First question is going to be Andrew Kaufman from KMIZ. Go ahead, Andrew.
Coach, just how challenging is it to come back from 17 days off and then play a top 25 team?
Well, I guess it's what you make of it. I was looking at it as a really great opportunity, and I think we've got a lot of pieces on this team. There's a lot of talented kids, and it's how do we put them together? How do we put the puzzle together? Because it's not for lack of talent. It's how do we put these pieces together? And I said a couple weeks ago, this is a group that's really invested in the off season, and I really do. I think we're going to be okay. I think tonight was tough. Obviously, we got to learn from it. We got to move forward. But I do. I believe in this team, and I think we're going to be okay.
Colin O'Brien, Jeff City News Tribune. Go ahead.
Coach, you guys had the same number of offensive rebounds tonight. Only turned the ball over 9 times. Just what were you most concerned about coming into this game from your side of things, and do you feel like the girls outpaced your expectations a little bit maybe?
Well, I felt like, I was a little concerned. So we had 5 kids in quarantine, and I was out for about a week and a half. And just the timing, getting back on the court together, the timing. Tried to put in a couple new sets. I think our kids didn't. That's hard to do. It's you can watch film with your kids, you can Zoom it, and then you have 2 days to kind of get it ingrained. But I felt like it would be a little clanky offensively. I didn't know what to expect from a conditioning standpoint. Because 2 days before you play 3 games in 1 week, you can't get up and down a lot. On Saturday and Sunday was pretty light. And so I think my biggest question mark was, it's one thing to get, shots in the half court, but when you're getting up and down and getting game-like shots and you're a little winded and your legs are tired, how will we be able to convert? But again, despite that we didn't shoot the ball well, there were still some opportunities to get it done with our defense and rebounding, and that was probably the most disappointing thing to me.
Eric Blum from the Tribune. Go ahead, Eric.
Hey, Robin, please correct me if I'm wrong, but this felt like the type of game that you guys, once you guys get down by 18, 16 points, that you just didn't come back from last year. And in itself, getting back within at least 5 there in the fourth quarter shows some sort of growth from this team last year to this year. Do you agree with that? And how do you rate that, at least this early season example of playing a tough team and getting back within 5 with them?
Yeah, I thought we had a group out there. There was a window of time that I really felt like there was some really good ball movement, really good spacing. Got into that two-man game a little bit with a lot of ball screen action, and the girls executed well. We converted. But yeah, I was absolutely proud of them. It's easy to throw in the towel at that point. Our kids didn't. I really felt like it was probably a game changer when Day picked up her 5th foul. She knew she had 4. We were a little slow to get to the scores table to get that substitution. And it was just, it was one of those ticky-tack calls that you got to call as an official. But, man, you just wish you could have it back.
Michael Howie from the Man-Eater. Go ahead.
Coach, Asia had a difficult start to the game. She didn't score in the first half. I think only a couple rebounds. When she's not having a great half, who do you turn to try and get some points? And how happy were you with her second half to get 10 points and make it into a great game for her?
Yeah, I feel like we've got a lot of different kids that can put some points on the board. I really do. And tonight, you might watch us and disagree, but I've had a chance to see them in practice, and we do. We've got a lot of kids, and I think just the more we can space out, share the ball, trust the flow of the motion offense, and get maybe better rhythm shots, it's going to help us. Again, we missed 10 points in the paint that first half, which was hard. And I think our kids are still trying to figure out that, an early contested shot versus staying aggressive but sharing the ball. And, that's just haven't been on the court a lot together and still finding that fine line with what that looks like offensively and how to put each other in good positions. But like I said, I believe in this team. We're going to get there. It was rusty. It was ugly. That was not a fun game to watch, I'm sure. But there's a lot of games left, and we'll go back to the drawing board. It's early in the season, and we'll be better because of it.
Colin O'Brien from the Jeff City News Tribune. Go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, your team's closed the first 3 quarters on little scoring bursts to close some gaps down, and then that final stretch in the 4th quarter where you guys didn't score for almost 6 minutes. Was that the kind of fatigue and lack of legs from just the layoff you were talking about, you think?
I think they were very fatigued. We just didn't have that explosiveness whatsoever, and that definitely hurt us.
Any other questions for Coach? Okay.
All right, be safe, you guys. I appreciate you.